You want that person to buy into it. So first and foremost, invite them into that process. Let them understand what they're going to get into.
We've heard about all the good stuff about the PEOs. What are the challenges, right? What are the things that, property management or not, you got a company going to their PEO for the first time. What's your advice to them? What should they be looking out for? And you know, what could they do?
From my experience, I would really be looking out for what that PEO is offering to you from a portal standpoint. It all depends on where you're coming from, right? Like we were coming from third party, payroll processing, but they were doing everything for us through the portal. Payroll processing was easy for my HR coordinator in-house, and for her to process payroll was pretty straightforward. My employee who was doing that was doing it for quite some time, so they were accustomed to it. I was looking to make their life easy during this transition. I didn't want to make it harder.
Sure.
Because I need them to buy into the new program.
Yep.
Not only was it for cost savings to the employees, to the business, you want that person to buy into it. So first and foremost, invite them into that process. Let them understand what they're going to get into.
Into the shopping process.
Well, not so much the shopping process. When you have to show them what they're going to be working with.
Right.
Let them see what that portal looks like. Yeah, the tech demos, absolutely. It's the best way to put it, because they can tell you what you're not thinking of.
Sure.
So that you can ask the right questions and make your life a whole lot easier when you're going through the transition.
Yeah, that's really good. I think we're going to have to put that onto one of our PEO Spectrum shopping tips is bring the staff that is going to be living with the PEO and working with it, bring them into the process at some point, maybe not in the beginning when you're crunching numbers and whatnot, but in the tech demos, in the product demonstrations and stuff like that, bring them into it.
And what we also did was we notified our entire company, our entire staff, that we were entertaining a PEO.
Sure.
And what that PEO meant for them.
Yep.
Right? So it wasn't blindsiding them one day, hey, all of a sudden you guys are going to be getting paychecks from ABC PEO Corp.
Yep.
Explain to them what the co-employment agreement is all about. Explain to them that their W-2s are going to come from this PEO.
Sure.
Little things like that. So, and because at some point, your whole entire staff is almost going to go through that re-employment process.
Right. Right.
And you want them to be ready for that, because you don't want to do it at a time when they might have a ridiculous workflow, and now you're pushing people to do something that may be a little bit more than what they're used to at a particular time during the year. You get them to buy into it, and they rightfully so should, because they're going to benefit from it.
Sure.
9 times out of 10 when you're making that switch, they're going to get cheaper health insurance, and their life's going to be a lot better.